up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. How are you guys all doing today? Listen, you guys, if you can hear any music, I can't help it. I'm going to try my best to filter it when I'm editing, but this is Nigeria. If you keep waiting for the time to be right to film a video, you will never film a video. So in today's video, as you guys can already tell from the title, we're going to be chatting. I'm going to be telling you guys something that was very sensitive and important to me, and also because I get a lot of comments and a lot of requests on my skincare routine. This is not a full skill. This is not a full skill care. This is not a full skill. This is not a full skincare routine. This is just like my nighttime routine when I want to take off like my makeup after a long day of wearing makeup, and like, you know, the processes I go through and how I pamper my face and my stage. I'm actually looking to like go into real full skincare routine, because I mean, baby girl needs to keep this skin fresh and smooth. So one of the most comments I get on this channel is, what's your skincare routine, what's your skincare game, what do you use, what products do you use? Like, I can't, if I had a penny for every time I had that request, I'll be so rich. So in today's video, I just thought to show you guys a part of my nighttime skincare routine, especially as I have makeup on and I'm about to be taking it off in this video. And also we're going to be chatting. We're going to be talking about something really deep while I do that. So before I start, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this new episode on YouTube. It's called The Blue Therapy. So The Blue Therapy is a series on YouTube where there are two different couples, and both couples are in therapy. One couple is called Paul and Chioma. They're the ones I'm going to be focusing on in today's video. And the other couple is, I can't even remember their name, but I'll probably put a clip of them here. So there are two couples and they are both at a therapy session, and the things they talk about are so deep and intense. If you guys don't know, like, they are in separate sessions. They are not like they are together in the same session. They are in separate sessions. So, but it's really intense. However, Twitter people found out that the therapist is actually an actress in real life. So there's been speculation that they're actually like scripted. So people are speculating that the whole series is scripted and everything. When I found out, I was actually tempted to stop watching the series, but one part of me was actually really relieved that it was scripted, because if you hear the things these people talk about in therapy session, it is so toxic. Like, there is no way a real life couple can be that toxic. It is so toxic. Like, both couples, they are so toxic for each other. So I was actually happy. I was tempted to stop following the series, but then I realized that these are the things they actually talk about, even if it is scripted, are real life issues that real couples actually go through. And especially this particular episode I'm about to talk about, and what I'm about to talk about now, is something I have gone through personally, and I felt like, let's talk about it. Like, let's interact. Let's, let me give you guys the story time of when it happened to me, and then you guys can also leave comments below, and let's just chat, let's be interactive, let's gist in the comment section. Before I go into the video, please like this video. It helps YouTube know that this is a good video, and it suggests it to other people, so they like the video as well. They come to the channel, they subscribe, and our family grows. So please like this video before we go forward. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to be chatting and doing my nighttime skincare routine. So I'm going to be focusing on Paul and Chioma. The first thing I'm going to be doing is going in with my wipes. Disclaimer, please, I am not a dermatologist, I'm not a skincare guru, I'm not a skincare therapist, I'm not a doctor or anything. This is just what I do. I know some people say don't use wipes, they are bad for your skin, but I use it anyways. It's not that deep and my skin is okay, please. So yeah, I'm going to be going on with wipes while I gist. So in the fourth episode of this series was posted, I think sometime this week, I'm not sure, or last week, I can't remember, but I watched it like 2 days ago. And once I watched it, I was going to talk about it because I can relate to Chioma. So in this particular episode, towards the end, the guy Paul was talking about how he had been overweight and depressed, and it was the first time like Chioma knew that he had been depressed before, but she met him when he was overweight. So now, like, he's fit, he's a personal trainer and everything. So I need to put that information out there first so that it will make sense when I tell the story. So as we progress into like towards the tail end of the episode, Chioma is telling the therapist that she is feeling bad because Paul no longer makes I don't want to use a word that Titi does not like, that Paul no longer, like, they are no longer physically intimate, they no longer make out and everything. And she said it's been ages, and even when they used to, she's always the one initiating it. Like, she's always the one that has to initiate it. Like, he never initiates physical intimacy and everything. And then he was now saying that, oh, that he's sapiosexual, that for him not everything is physical. So it gets to this point where he's now saying, oh, I'm just chatting, I'm not even wiping. So it gets to this point where he's now saying that, oh, and by the way, like, she's not the one that has to carry herself when it's time to be physically intimate, that she's not the one that has to do the lifting. So if she was the one that had to do the lifting, you know, like, carry her for this activity. So he's implying that he carries her whenever they are physically intimate, and she's not the one that does the carrying, so she can't complain because she has put on weight.
If you're not the person doing the lifting, then you're not the person that's going to kind of look into or calculate the weight. I'm saying that you haven't been tracking your intake.
So in other words, I'm fat.
She says I'm calling her fat.
Therefore, you can't carry me during sex.
No, let's stick to that topic. Yeah? Because
Is that why you don't want to have sex?
No, it's not that. But I just want you to kind of be considerate sexually, right? I didn't say you're fat.
Babe, just say what it is.
No, I didn't say you're fat. You're the one that said you're fat.
I'm fat.
I didn't say you're fat.
So Choma was now surprised. She's like, me, put on weight. Like, she was just looking, and Choma was talking about, like, you guys, I'll put a clip here. You guys can see that Choma is normal size, like, she's not fat or anything. And he's like, oh, you've put on weight, so like I can't carry you anymore. And mind you, this is the first time that he's telling her in front of the therapist that she has put on weight. So it gets to a point, like, she starts crying.
And, you know, sometimes things are said that are taken in the wrong way, but
crying, she's really upset. She's like, oh, so you think I'm fat? And this is coming from someone that used to be fat.
So I'm chubby.
I didn't say you're chubby. I'm speaking for myself. I said I was
what does
chubby.
that even mean?
But he's like, oh, so you think I'm fat, so that's why you're no longer attracted to me. So he's not saying that, no, you know, I love you, I'll always be attracted to you and everything. So she starts crying. And as soon as she starts crying, let me take off my eyelashes first. As soon as she starts crying, I also like shed a tear for her because I can completely relate. This exact same thing has happened to me before. Like, obviously not in the same way, but this exact same thing has happened to me before. And let me tell you guys how it happened to me. So I was with this guy, and then I fell ill. So I fell ill, and then I was speaking to my mom on the phone, and my mom was telling me that, oh, that I need to also like work on my weight because the human body doesn't like fat. It's like when you're like overweight, you're more susceptible to, you know, falling sicker more often and all the time and everything. So she was just advising me on things to do. She's like, oh, you need to watch your food intake, you need to get more physical activity, stop eating bad carbs. She was just telling me like what to do and stuff. So my partner was with me when my mom was saying all these things, and like, so the call ended. And then when the call ended, my partner goes, yeah, babe, you need to put yourself on a diet. So at first I thought I heard we need to go on a diet, because in the relationship we had always talked about like how we would get fit together, how we would eat like healthier food, we'll stop ordering takeout and stuff. So we had already talked about it. So in my mind I thought that was what he said. So I didn't say anything because like my mom has already said it, there's nothing to say. And then I just carry on doing what I'm doing. I'm like lying on the bed and stuff. And then he's like, he says it again, maybe because I didn't react, he says it again. He's like, oh, you need to go on a diet. This time like, you need to go on a diet. So I'm like, okay, I've heard, like, what's your point? Why are you reiterating it? And then I'm like, I've heard, like, I heard you the first time, like, why it's okay, like, can we just drop this already? So he's like, and then he goes like, oh, but if he doesn't tell me, I'll say that he didn't tell me and that he's not looking out for me. I'm like, don't tell me. And we had, you know what was so painful to me, because we had this conversation before, that if you ever feel a certain way about my body size, or maybe I'm putting on weight, it's not you I want to hear it from. I feel like the only people that are entitled to tell you about your weight or your body or like fat shame you are your parents, your siblings, and your friends, because they're looking out for you. They have your best interest at heart. I'm not saying that your partner doesn't, but your partner has physical interest in you as well. So it's very tricky for it to come from your partner, because when it comes to like making out and your self-confidence around the person, it can really damage the relationship, can really damage how you feel when the person wants to hold you and stuff. So every other person but the partner that you're like in bed with, even if you guys are not going all the way, but the partner that like, you know, sees you at your most vulnerable, sees you at your worst, your best, sees you where you're nude, I just feel like it's not in your place to make comments about my body size, my weight gain and everything. And this is a conversation we had already had before, and I already said how I felt about him like making comments about my size or my weight or weight gain, whatever. So then he goes that okay, that if he doesn't tell me, I'll say that he didn't tell me, he's not looking out for me. And that really annoyed me, because we had already had the conversation. That's not the way I want you to look out for me. Like, you're not entitled. So I'm like, but you also have put on weight and your stomach is getting bigger. And then he goes like, you know, like I'm a slim person, so no matter what, you know, I'm not gonna put on that much weight, I will lose the weight. And it's so painful, because guys can be so annoying. Like, even if they put on weight today, it doesn't take them anything to lose it. Their metabolism is different. Like, in 2 months, a guy can lose weight that you're struggling to lose for 10 years. It's like really different and difficult for us. So I'm like, oh, by the way, don't you know that you've put on weight as well and everything? And he's like, oh, so now I'm trying to, like, you know, attack him for saying that, for telling me I've put on weight. That, and then he goes, but can't you see that you've put on weight? So I don't say anything. When things want to get to me, I just try not to say anything, because I don't want to say something I regret. So I'm really quiet. When somebody upsets me, I don't say anything. So he's like, can't you see you put on weight? So I just keep quiet, I didn't say anything. And then he repeats it, which is what really starts to annoy me. He's like, but you've put on weight, can't you see that you've put on weight? Like, why are you reiterating it? To me, it was just so annoying, because I'm like, were you just waiting for a chance to be able to tell me that? Like, okay, you've had this in your mind the whole time. Why didn't you say it before my mom said it? Now my mom has brought up the topic. You're now piggybacking off what she has said, and you're using that against me. Like, I was so upset. Like, I just cried that night. I was so upset. So you can see, like, I completely understood what Choma went through and how she felt. Imagine hearing that for the first time, that the reason why your partner is no longer physically attracted to you, you didn't even know. You are assuming they're busy. Like, your partner is no longer physically attracted to you is because they think you put on weight. And with this, at least me, I know that I'm big, but Choma is not even big. So you can imagine like what it's going to do to her confidence. And it just really annoyed me. So so I didn't say anything. I just continued what I was doing. I didn't say anything, and because I've told you guys, like, I'm really quiet when those kind of things happen. I didn't talk to him for a while. Like, I just locked up, because like, you have to be sensitive with your words. You know that you are the one that sees my body. You are the only person that sees my body. So why will you be making those kind of comments that you know affects my self-esteem? So wipes are never enough when you're taking off makeup. So I'm just going to go wash my face now and then come back to finish the routine and finish the gist. I'll be right back, guys. So you guys, I'm done washing my face now. So I'll just go to dab with a paper towel. Let me know in the comment section if you've ever faced like being body shamed or fat shamed or being told that you need to lose weight. You know what? I was talking with my friend when this happened. I was talking with my friend and we're having a conversation. Soap entered my ring. I don't even know how that happened. So having a conversation. I'm just going to carry on. So having the conversation, and I was just telling her how I felt really bad when that happened and everything, and like I was really upset when it happened, like more upset than I thought I was capable of doing. I didn't talk to this person for like almost a week. So she was then telling me her story about how she was seeing this guy. So the next thing I'm going to be going in with is this micellar water, and it's a cleansing water. Can you guys see it? This is the next thing. By the way, this video is not sponsored. I'm in no way trying to promote this product or anything. This is just what I use at the moment, what I'm using at the moment. I'm going in with this micellar water, so I'm just going to put some on a cotton pad. So this is what I'm using, and I'm just going to go in with this. One more thing I need to mention is that whenever you're doing your skincare, never drag your skin down. Even when you're washing your face or you're having your bath in the morning or something, never wash and drag your skin down. Like, never drag your skin down. I'll show you guys what to do with this micellar water. So I'm just going to go in circular upwards motion, circular upwards motion, circular upwards motion. Don't forget that, circular upwards motion. And as I was saying, so I told my friend when this happened, like, I was complaining to her, like, oh my god, I'm so upset, I can't believe this happened and everything. And some people say, oh, don't complain about your relationships or even your marriage. People say don't complain about your relationship or your marriage to your friends. But me, I'm not. I feel like, how many things will you bottle inside? How many things would you let go? That's how you become a bitter person, because you keep saying, oh, I don't want to tell my friends. I don't want my friends to know that we fought. I don't want my friends to know that we argued. Your friends already know that nobody is perfect. But like, just pick one or two people you trust. Like, trust. Your siblings preferably are like your trusted friends. Pick them and be able to confide in them. So anyways, I don't even know why I felt the need to say that. So I told her, she was telling me about her own story of how she was fat shamed by the person she was supposed to be getting married to. So she was just sitting down one day, she was using her phone, and the guy is just like, excuse me, and she's like, yeah, what's up? And he's like, when are you going to start going to the gym? Really nigga? Really? When am I going to start going to the gym? Like, out of the blues, it came from nowhere. Somebody just says, when are you going to start going to the gym? If you have a problem with my size, why are you with me? Because I was that size when you met me. It's not like you met me as a size 8 and now I'm a size 16. And also, you know that potentially I can go from a size 8 to a size 16. What are people that get married and then, like, they just add so much weight when they get married? So are you going to leave them? You have to be prepared to be with someone through thick and thin. I'm not saying that that's an excuse to let yourself go and not look after yourself. No, but I mean, we're more than just a size. And this thing really hurt me, because I don't even know why this video is not intense and emotional. I already told myself that I wasn't going to cry, because I was so emotional when I watched that. When I saw Chioma cry, I was so, like, I literally cried when she cried as well, because I was just so upset. But I already told myself that I'm not going to cry. I'm a bad bitch. Like, come on. Like, why? What? No cry right here. Bad bitches. So anyways, as I was saying, like, it's bad enough that we already get, like, we already get fat shamed by people in society. Like, you can't find cute clothes to wear. You can't, like, I'm a fashion blogger, and there are some things I want to wear and I just can't because of my size. And I'm always telling myself, oh, you know what, I'll return to fashion blogging actively when I get to a certain size. Like, I'm not the perfect size yet. You have to be skinny, and you see, like, the models on TV are all skinny. I know that the world has gotten to a stage where, like, we embrace plus size. People no longer can just fat shame in public. But imagine it happening in private with people you really love. If you're not my mother, you're not my father, you're not my sibling, don't talk to me about my weight, and you're not my best friend. The next thing I'm going to be going in with is this rose water. So I use this rose water. Is a toner, it's alcohol free, and that's the next thing. I hope you guys can see it. Yeah, going to be going in with this rose water. I'm just going to apply it to the pad as well. Sorry, I need to open it. As I said, this is not a sponsored video, and it's really fast. It's already night. Like, it's literally 10 p.m. This is really a night routine. It's literally 10 p.m. when I'm recording this. So I'm going in with the rose water, and I just apply it the same way I applied the micellar water. Don't forget, upwards circular. Never drag your skin down. That's how it starts to sag. You start looking older. Like, I learned this one since in university. Never drag your skin down. Always upwards and circular. So, going in with my rose water, I'm just going to, so that I don't waste this part, I'm just going to apply it to the second part. Oh my god. Let me know as well in the comment section, like your own skincare routine, what you guys do, how you stay fresh as a baby girl, and everything. So please, you guys, let me know as well in the comment section if I overreacted to being fat shamed by my partner. I don't think I did, so there's nothing that you guys want to tell me I don't think I did, but I want to know what your thoughts on it are, as well as your experiences. And if you guys are watching the blue therapy episodes as well, I'll leave that particular episode I'm talking about in my description box. If you guys are watching the blue therapy episodes as well, let me know what you guys think about it. Oh my god, I think like they are such toxic couples for each other. They have no business being together. None. Zero. So the next thing I'm going to be going in with is my facial spray. This spray has aloe, it has herbs, and it has more rose water. Rose water is very important for your face. This is what I'm going to be using. This is not a sponsored post. Please focus. So this is what I'm going to be going in with next, and I'm just going to spray this all over my face and allow the moisture to sink in before I do the last step, and call it a day for this video. Call it a night for this video. Going to let this dry down. Let me know. I'm really itchy to know what you guys think about this. Honestly, I was so emotional. I really can't believe like my emotions didn't show, because if I had filmed this the same day I watched that episode, it would have been tears galore, because I was so upset. Like, you were fat. You know the struggles of being overweight, and now you're shaming me for putting on weight, and this person we're talking about is not even fat. Okay, guys can be so annoying. Like, guys can really be so annoying. Anyways, so the next thing, the last and final step I'm going to be going in with is my Perlage Fortifying Rejuvenation Treatment Multitasking Serum. So this is what I'm using. Focus please, focus please. Yeah, so this is what I'm using. I'm just going to pump some on my arm and then massage it into my skin and call it a night. Let me tell you, I have really good skin. Thank you, mommy. I've never bleached. I've never, like, whenever people ask me my skincare routine, in fact, when me and my husband Casey see comments requesting skincare, we always laugh. Like, we're always like laughing to each other, because Casey is always like, if only these people know that you do the bare minimum on your skin, they will not be asking you for a routine. But recently I'm getting into skincare routines, or I'm trying to get into skincare routines, because you can't just take the fact that you have good skin for granted. If you don't maintain it, you would lose it. So yeah, because before I'm just someone who I'll just wake up, I'm going to the office. If my skin is dry that day, like for instance, if there's harmattan or something, I would just use Vaseline or coconut oil and go, or avocado oil or turmeric oil. Oh, by the way, let me shamelessly plug in my mom's business. My mom makes organic oils. She makes organic coconut oils, avocado oils, turmeric oils. I'll list them below. She makes a number. Coconut, organic, turmeric, there's so many. She makes different types of oils, almond oil. All these oils are really good for cooking. They're also really good for your skin. So what I've been using lately as well is my mom's organic homemade, she makes them herself, homemade natural organic coconut oil. I took the coconut oil when I was there. She also makes ginger oil. Yeah, ginger oil. Is it garlic oil? I think it's garlic oil. I'll list it here. So I took some from her the last time I went home, and that's what I've been using on my skin, and my skin, oh my god, the improvement is intense. So yeah, I just had to shamelessly plug it there. And I was saying, like, my skincare routine is like the bare minimum. It's my senior sister that has like this full-fledged routine. So now I'm like really trying to go into that, and I'll definitely like update you guys or carry you guys along. But yeah, this is the final step for my skincare game. I'm just gonna go into the shower now, have my bath. I won't wash my face obviously because I've already washed my face in the shower. I've already washed my face and done my skincare routine. I'm just gonna have my bath and do the rest of my body skincare routine for the night. So yeah, you guys should definitely leave me comments in the comment section. What do you guys think about, have you ever been body shamed before? Have you ever been fat shamed? Have you ever been told to lose weight by your partner? How did it make you feel? Like, what do you guys think I should have done? I was really upset when it happened. Like, I cried for days, but yeah, I'm happy like I've moved past it. And let me know, let's interact. Don't forget to like this video. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you have questions and comments about my skincare routine, or if you want to know where to buy these products, let me know. I'll leave it in the I'll pin it in the comment as well. As for my mom, I'll pin her Instagram page for our business in the comment section as well. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.